Hey everyone, this is your girl Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. Okay, let's talk about Amy Schumer. She's been the talk of the town, and it's been in a negative way. Amy Schumer, I feel like, she's been kind of quiet in the industry. I haven't been seeing her, on TV shows, movies, the red talk on award shows. It seemed like she's kind of like been laying low in the industry, but that doesn't mean she's not working either. But, she finally made headline news recently because she made a guest appearance on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And it's because she's promoting her TV show, which is called Life in Beth, and it's season 2. And it's on Hulu. I didn't know, that, she had this show. I never watched the show. It's my first time ever hearing and seeing the promo for the show. You understand? So, it looks pretty interesting. Like I said, I didn't know it was out there. But she was, promoting the second season on Jimmy Fallon. But people noticed her appearance, her facial appearance, and it seemed a little bit puffier, kind of like swollen. And so a lot of people took to social media, her Twitter, especially her IG, was like, hey girl, what's up with your face? Did you get stung by a bee? Are you having an allergic reaction? You know what I'm saying? She also was on Good Morning America promoting, her show. And she also said that she had written the show. She produced she's producing the show. So, she created the whole storyline of the show called Life and Beth. And I forgot it has what is his name? Michael Cera, that's the one who played in Juno. He's one of the main he's one of the main actors in the show alongside with her. And I know they're really good friends. I know a couple of years ago, Amy Schumer, with her big mouth, she exposed that he was expecting a baby with his wife. And he didn't want the world to know, but she blabbered it out. But like I said, they're really good industry friends. But like I said, people was, criticizing, making fun of her face, because her face, kind of looked like, a blowfish. Like a blowfish, not to be funny, but this is the comments that I was reading and seeing. Now, y'all know Amy Schumer has always, some people consider her like a plus-size woman. I consider her as a smaller plus-size woman. Like, she look like she might weigh 230, 220. You understand? I always feel like she had a fat face. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to really be overweight. You could just be thick with a round, fatter face. And she always gave that when I seen her. And she's not a unattractive woman. I think she's a very pretty, woman. But people was making fun of her, puffier face. And it's so obvious, people could be very mean. So she took to her IG. I'm not going to read it. It's a very long, lengthy IG post explaining the reason why her face is a lot puffier. Now, my opinion, she just had a baby about, 3 years ago. And I believe she was trying to do baby number 2 via IVF, if I'm not mistaken. But I think, it was very painful. And so, the IVF failed. But I know she was working on baby number 2. So she might, get a surrogate. Who knows? But I know she had a baby. And like I said, ever since she, had her baby, she was on maternity leave. She just kind of like not been in the industry. She was being a mother. Now, also she gained, a couple of pounds. But I thought it was due to her being a new mother. So us women, we put on weight. Sometimes you could, even with the first baby, you could put on weight. 2 or 3, you definitely gonna put on a couple of pounds. It happens. And also, Amy Schumer's 41 years old. So she had her baby, in her late 30s. I'm saying? Congratulations and kudos to her. You understand? So I just thought that, she gained a couple of pounds as to why her face was puffier. But no, she has a medical condition and an illness that caused her face to kind of swell up and to be a little bit, puffier. And I believe she's been diagnosed with endometriosis. Now, I'm going to give you the definition of endometriosis. It's a painful condition that occurs when tissue that is similar to the inner lining of the uterus grows outside the uterus. So that's part of the endometriosis. It's like a vaginal uterus, disease basically. And sometimes, you can't have kids, but if you successfully do have, your first child, they don't recommend you having another. Sometimes it don't work out. I believe this is the same type of uterus disease that Gabrielle Union has, if I'm not mistaken. And, she can't have kids because she has endometriosis. So, luckily, Amy Schumer was able, to conceive her only child. You understand? And so I guess one of the side effects is that it's a hormonal imbalance, and it caused your face to swell. So, of course, she's promoting her show, and you can't just not promote, the show if you having side effects. The show still must go on, which means you still got to do your part, swollen face or not. You understand? And she felt, in the IG post that she posted, she got really honest and open, and she didn't have to. People, medical history don't have to be put on public display. It can be very private, but she decided to give a explanation to people questions as to why her face is kind of appear a little bit, swollen, because she has this, underlying disease, endometriosis. And it's something, it's not curable. It's something that you're going to have for the rest of your life until you die, but they do have certain medicine that can help you cope with it. But sometimes when your hormones is going and stuff, this can happen. You understand? And she was just like, there's no excuses, as to a woman appearance, and also women should be questioned about her physical appearance, because, like I said, we give birth, we go through a lot. Our body goes through changes and stuff. And I do know with endometriosis, some women can even have like the stubble, like the mustache, they can grow that too. The facial hair. So, but she didn't have to she didn't have to let the world know. But she wanted to educate those who didn't know it at the same time. You understand? But it's very sad that she's kind of going through this. And I do know I see her all the time on the Always. I believe it's either Tampax or I think it's Always. Either Always or Tampax commercial. But like I said, she haven't been doing no Hollywood movies. I just thought that she was enjoying, being a married wife to her husband, enjoying being a new mother. You understand? So that's good that, she created a show, and she's the producer and the writer. So that means, most of the royalties goes to her. You understand? Plus, it's on season number 2. Now, I personally don't find Amy Schumer to be funny. TMI. I never found her to be funny. I feel like when she did that movie, Trainwreck, it's what really brought her kind of like up in the rankings in the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? In the acting industry, that's what really gave her a big start when she did Homewreck or Trainwreck. No, Homewreck. See, I'm sorry, Trainwreck. I'm sorry, not Homewreck. I'm talking fast. Trainwreck. You understand? And that's how she got her Netflix $11 million deal. And then they want to give Monique, $300,000. And Monique been doing this 20-something. So, like I said, that the Trainwreck movie really, really put Amy Schumer up there. You know what I'm saying? Some people may find her funny. I don't. But like I said, kudos to her. I'm happy she made it. You know what I'm saying? She's not one to cause any type of stir or problem. She's very quiet. She's just doing her thing. But it's just sad that she's kind of going through this. I don't wish this on no, woman, even though women do go through this. You understand? I have a classmate that goes through this, so I understand the challenges. The challenges with having endometriosis is not easy. You understand? And so that's what she was saying. So she was like, if you see, she made like a little joke about it. She's still doing her, I guess, comedy stand up here and there. But like I said, she's kind of very quiet. She's not. Like I said, I haven't seen her in recently at any award show. That doesn't mean that she didn't do a award show. I didn't see her. I normally see her like everywhere in the recent years, but she's just kind of quiet. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, prayers to her. And also I was looking up some information about Amy Schumer regarding this. She also had Lyme disease. She was diagnosed back in 2020. Let me pull up the notes for that. Give me a minute, y'all. She was also diagnosed with Lyme disease, and I'm going to tell y'all what is Lyme disease and if it's curable. Gotta pull up these notes. Okay, it says Lyme disease is a tick-borne illness caused by the bacterium Borrelia. Oh, it says Borrelia, but it's a really funny name, y'all. But y'all can look it up on Google. It said deer ticks can carry the bacteria that cause Lyme disease, and it can be treated. It definitely can be treated, but it can cause a lifelong side effects if you treat it a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? You can when you first get diagnosed with Lyme disease, you're gonna have the side effects of fever, rash, facial paralysis, and arthritis. But I heard if you take if you don't treat it right away, you can have forever side effects. You understand? This is what I read about it, and it can infection can spread to the joints, the heart, and the nervous system. So that's why I say. And so when she posted this in 2020, her IG, she was asking people like what do you do to treat this? You know what I'm saying? How and what home remedies that you can use to kind of cope with this. So a lot of celebrities came out and said that they also had Lyme disease, and some said they still got the side effects to this day. They might have been diagnosed 10 years ago, and they might have got some, bacterial medicine to treat and kill the Lyme disease, but they have, like I said, prolonged side effects that they still deal with this to this day. So she got Lyme disease, endometriosis, she got a lot of, physical health issues going on. And I see why, she wants to be private, and it is very personal. You know what I'm saying? And have the world to shun you and laugh at you because something that you can't help. This is why I say social media, and, when you're an entertainer, your life is on display. It's like an open book. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel entitled to know your secrets, your problems, your life issues and what you're going through. And my heart goes out to Amy Schumer. You understand? Because I know she kind of didn't want to have to say this, but if she didn't explain why her face was like that, people would have thought that, oh, she, been eating crackers and cookies and McDonald's, and that's not the case. And instead that you got to, disclose your medical records, you know what I'm saying, to give, to have people to shut up. But anywho, that's all I got to say about Amy Schumer. I wish her the best. She doing her thing. Her show got approved for a second season, so that's a good thing on Hulu. So, I wish Amy Schumer the best, and, shout out to her being a mother, and I hope she keeps her head up. But all right, y'all, I'll catch y'all on the next video.